When I saw the Dhamma hall inside the caves carved out of the hardest rocks, my heart melted and my head bowed down to touch the ground, out of respect for the strongest hands that carved the rocks and built the wonder. But when I laid my hands and forehead on the rocky ground, I became one with the Sangha, one among thousands of monks and nuns who had lived and left this world. I felt my bald head, my bare body wrapped in saffron robes, my bare feet, and an amusing calmness on my face. I smiled as if I was surrounded by the angels, singing birds and dancing flowers. I held a bowl and chanted bhiksham dehi with the calmness of the moon and the smile of a flower. In front of me were Mahāpajāpatī Gautamī, Nagarvadhu Amrapali, and Patachara. Following me were my sisters. We walked past the mango groves, pine forests, streams, to towns and caves. In the distant caves were Ananda, Sariputta, Moggallana, and Angulimala, teaching Dhamma under the shade of giant trees. The Buddha was in his eternal posture, legs crossed, hands resting on his lap, eyes half closed with a faint smile. Then I heard the murmur and chatter. My friends were chatting and clicking pictures. My eyes welled up and I felt as if I had awakened from a dream, like I was just born again. An image appeared before me. A Goenka in his white kurta pajama with his wife by his side was telling the stories of the Buddha. It was on a big screen on a wall, and an old Guruba was operating the video. Before me was a row of female sadhikas sitting just like the Buddha in his eternal posture, and in front of us was an old Guruma sitting similarly on an elevated seat, meditating deeply or sleeping unknowingly. On either side of me or behind me were hundreds of sadhikas and sadhaks. I was at Dhamma Sringa Vipassana Meditation Center, and it was January 2025. I was awakened again when somebody called out, "Let's go, it's too hot here." I slowly got up and followed my friends outside. It was a scorching hot day outside the rocky caves. The eye of heaven was shining too hot. The black rocks on the ground were burning too hot. I picked up a small black rock and hid it inside my pocket. I knew I had stolen. I had committed a bad karma, yet I couldn't leave it back there. I brought it home across the holy waters of the Ganga and the Bhagmati, placed it in the hands of the tiny Buddha statue my sister had once gifted me. I am a thief, I am a seeker,